tonight, the Owensboro Red Devils play host to the Ohio County Eagles in the second round of the Class 4A Kentucky High School Athletic Association football playoffs. It was just 2 weeks ago on October 26th. These same two teams played here at Rash, and Steve All, it indeed was quite a ball game as Coach Mike Settle's Eagles gave the Red Devils of Coach Garden Powers all they wanted before the Red Devils finally prevailed 35-21.
Well, Jerry, not only that, Owensboro coming off a real tough game last week. Looks like Red Devils are heading a little bit south instead of north. And right now, we like to say been there, done that, or deja vu, or whatever you want to call it. But it's a repeat of what we saw before. But I really feel like Owensboro's gotten it together. Justin Miller's good. When he's healthy, they're a very good football team.
Ohio County had won 7 of its first 8 ball games before they lost to Apollo in a game that we televised, 54-7, almost an embarrassment for the Eagles as it really brought them down to earth. They then bounced back with a solid effort against Owensboro, but still, they had the end of the season with back-to-back losses, still went into the playoffs, and that win last week at Marshall County over the Big Orange down there, Steve Hall, that had to be an impressive win, 42-14.
Jerry, Marshall County's a good club, and they go down at their house and beat their socks off. So, going on the road for the Eagles, hey, I take my hat off Coach Settles. This ball club, or a team 3 or 4 years ago was, just heck funny. Now, it's not funny when you're playing them anymore.
Owensboro Red Devils have struggled in the last few weeks of the season. They've had, they've had some problems of different types. One of the problems, of course, has been injuries. Their top 2 offensive threats, Bo Smith and Justin Miller, have not been 100%. They still won't be 100%, but they're going to be a lot closer tonight than they were last week. And, of course, Miller didn't even play. He had to sit out the game last week.
Well, Jerry, and you and I both know the last time we called Owensboro, they let too much of their mouth go. And to be honest with you, I don't know if it was Ohio County. Owensboro, it's irrelevant. The only time I've seen somebody win with their mouth was speech or debate. And tonight, we're not going to play either, baby.
And this is still a very, very good Owensboro ball club. And I'm sure Coach Garden Powers, in his 6th year at the helm of the Red Devils, has got them in the right frame of mind as they head into round 2 of the high school football playoffs. Ohio County coach Mike Settles also in his 6th year. The Eagles check in with an 8-3 record. The Red Devils are 9-2. We'll be back with the starting lineups after this. The Owensboro Red Devils playing host to the Eagles of Ohio County in the second round of the KHSAA high school football playoffs. The winner of this ball game will play the winner of the Apollo at Henderson County game that's going on tonight, Steve All. That's going to be a great matchup, we know. And I think this is the correct scenario. If Owensboro wins tonight and Henderson County defeats Apollo, Owensboro goes on the road next week to Henderson County.
That is true.
However, if Owensboro wins tonight and Apollo defeats Henderson County,
rematch.
Round 3, Apollo and Owensboro here at Rash Stadium. Now, if Ohio County wins tonight, and I think no matter what, they would go to Henderson County or to Apollo in the next round.
Bottom seed, always moving. Jerry, let me tell you what, baby. A lot of times we keep hearing the word playoffs. We forget what the playoffs means. Playoffs means the winner keeps on playing for the opportunity. The loser bags it up and goes home. Now, let me tell you, if you're a senior,
that's tough.
It means a whole lot. When you just don't know if tonight, and now there's a whole lot of seniors done bagged it up. So you're really proud to be here. But the point is, it's playoff time, folks. And if you want to see the intensity go up even more level, you need to watch this game.
And this is a senior-heavy ball club for Ohio County. 7 seniors in the starting offense. Let's take a look at the starting offense for the Ohio County Eagles. Veteran coach Mike Settles in his 6th year. Across the line at tight end, 88, Brandon Gibson, a 6'1", 220-pound senior. The left tackle is Ben Maya, 6'3", 274 senior. The left guard's Nathan Barnett, 5'8", 240-pound senior. At center is Lee Barnwell, 6'3", 265 senior. Good size in that offensive line. At right guard, 66, Shane Allen, 6', 208-pound junior. The right tackle, 74, Kevin Bullock, 5'10", 255 senior. The split ends, number 1, Brent Beddow. He's a good one, 5'10", 152-pound junior. The flankers, number 4, Tyler Ferris, a 5'11", 158-pound junior. He moves into the starting slot at the flanker where Jake Taylor had started the last time we saw him. Jake Taylor, you'll notice, shifts over to the tailback spot. He'll start at tailback tonight in place of Andrew Robbins, the talented sophomore tailback for Ohio County. He's been ill this week. He is dressed, and Coach Settle says he will be playing tonight, and I have a hunch he'll get in there early. But rounding out the starters then, at flanker, as we mentioned, is number 4, Tyler Ferris, a 5'11", 158-pound junior. The quarterback, number 12, veteran, Jonathan Schroeder, 6 foot, 160-pound senior. The fullback, number 17, Jody Snodgrass, 5'10", 176 junior. And starting at tailback tonight is Jake Taylor, a 5'8", 170-pound senior. A lot of flexibility in that offensive lineup for Ohio County. We mentioned Tyler Ferris is starting at flanker. He's also the backup quarterback. Jake Taylor starting at tailback. He's a backup, or usually the starting flanker. So they do have interchangeable parts there. Right. And it certainly has paid off for Ohio County this year with that sparkling 8-3 record. The Owensboro Red Devils check into the ball game. 9-2 for the year. Red Devil offense across the front line. At tight end is Clay Durham. Left tackles Justin Hardesty. At guard T.J. Ashley. The centers Bradley Hodges. Right guards Daryl Dumas, Chris Dowdy at right tackle, and Markel Carr at the split end. In the backfield, what a talented foursome here in the backfield. The quarterback Cody Holder, the tailback Bo Smith, the flanker Justin Miller, the fullback Brandon Hanley. And you know, when you look at that backfield, you realize, you know, that's the real gut. So you got to have that, you know, the line up there. But boy, these are the veterans back there, and to see them almost healthy, they make Owensboro even more of a threat.
Well, Jerry, you know, when you ask a question, I wonder who beat Owensboro. You got to remember, Mayo beat them up in Louisville, and I'm trying to remember their other loss.
Evansville North.
Yeah,
over there on a horrible night weather-wise. Yeah.
And that was, you know, anybody could have won that if you had mudslide sling. But the big thing here, Owensboro's loaded team. Ohio County played their faces off last time they played, and like you and I were talking about, Jerry, coming off that impressive win in Marshall County, they're primed to play Owensboro.
Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Red Devils. Owensboro's front four of Daryl Dumas, Chris Dowdy, Justin Hardesty, and Brandon Hanley. Oh, that's a tough foursome, isn't it?
To run against that. Of course, that's why they're here, Jerry. Defensively, they're strong.
Insert Brandon Gant in the middle of the linebacker trio back there. Eric Heidenreich, Brandon Gant starting tonight, and Marvin Taylor. That's a good trio.
Absolutely, Jerry. Very strong, but most of all, very quick. They're not real big, but they can fly to the ball.
And then you talk about flying to the ball, and if you get into that defensive secondary, you can't beat speed. There's no question about it. And look at this, at the cornerbacks, Justin Miller and Markel Carr. The safeties, Bo Smith and Logan Johnson.
Jerry, I want to tell you what, Logan Johnson is the quarterback back there in the secondary, but you'll hear his name mentioned 100 times tonight. He plays everything, returns punts, kickoffs, kicks, blah, blah, blah. Owensboro won the toss, Jerry, and they're going to wait the second half to make the choice. Ohio County's going to start out on offense.
So Owensboro will be kicking off to Ohio County as we get underway with round 2, the second week of the playoffs. It's playoff time in Kentucky. Ohio County against Owensboro. Back with the kickoff after this. All weather here tonight at Rad.
Playoff kicked it away from the middle, Jerry. Taking on about the 22-yard line. He's going to get brought down on the 25. So, you know, that's a pretty good job right there. I like Owensboro. You know, Ohio can beat you on a long play, and that's where you want to make sure you stop them before they start.
Okay, they're going to spot the ball here. We didn't catch on the 25-yard line. Right at the 25, that's where they'll put it in play. Ohio County will start out 1st and 10 at the Ohio County 25-yard line. Jonathan Schroeder, 6 foot, 160-pound senior, operating there at quarterback. The tailback's Jake Taylor. The fullback is Jody Snodgrass. A long count on the first snap, and the handoff goes to the tailback. That's Jake Taylor. He took a hit, didn't he?
Imagine. Goodness gracious, did he come up. I mean, popped him good.
Boy, big hit. Not much air, if anything, for Taylor.
I mean, give him a yard just for the hit, Jerry.
Make you feel good. We'll give him one.
You know, Jake Taylor was not the all. You know, we kept hearing about Andrew Robbins. All we kept hearing about, but boy, Jake Taylor come on put on a show last time we played Owensboro.
And Andrew Robbins has been ailing, the sophomore. He's a little guy, remember, 5'8", 155-pounder, but he's a good one. And I'm sure if Ohio County feels they have a shot here tonight, they're going to have to get Robbins into the mix offensively at one point.
Oh, there's the stuff right there, Jerry. Number one coming back. I think that was number one. Let me see who gets off the ground. But holy Moses, excuse me, that was Jake. They tried him on that reverse, Jerry, but boy, Owensboro had none of it. Great defensive play. Jerry, this is where Justin and Bo are so good. They help this defense out. But let me tell you, number 7, number 5, they are just football players. Watch them. Everywhere you go, they're around the football.
They lost a yard or two, didn't they?
Oh, they lost 3.
They lost a couple on that, yeah. Lost 3 all the way back to the 23. And now it's going to be a third down, a passing situation for Jonathan Schroeder. He likes to throw to Brent Bedow and to Tyler Ferris. Here he goes. He doesn't have much time. Now he runs out of the pocket, and he's got a big hole. Look out.
Jerry,
Here he comes. He could go to the 50. No, he's caught from behind, and the ball popped loose. But boy, oh boy, what a run there by Jonathan Schroeder, and he took a hit, and he's hurting a bit as he comes out. First down, Ohio County.
You want to talk about a play. Watch Hanley, number 1, come out of nowhere. I'm talking about he's way back up there on the top of your screen. He blows the play up right here, Jerry. If you look at number 1 on the lower part of your screen, look at the great angle he takes. I mean, we're talking about a very fast back. He breaks his tackle, but look who comes in and cleans him up and pops him pretty good, Jerry. And that old body lays on top of you. Number 12's filming it.
26-yard run for Jonathan Schroeder, the quarterback. First down of the ball game. They have it close to midfield. 1st and 10 Eagles at the 49-yard line. He dropped back to pass. Busted plays are great sometimes, aren't they?
Against Owensboro is very good.
Whoops, not much there. And that is Robbins.
Owensboro is really flying up in there. They need to put a spy on the quarterback, but I can see Ohio County really has to change their philosophy. You know, and I don't blame them, Jerry, that every time that clock ticks and they can get in the chance, the opportunity to play them in the 4th quarter, that's all you can do as a coach over there. You know you're outmanned against Owensboro, and anytime, like every first down, that's one less series of downs, Owensboro gets it.
Justin Hardesty had the tackle in the last play. 2nd and 11 now for the Eagles, and they're talking things over a little bit here.
Good football team, Jerry. I'm impressed with Ohio County. They really have, they brought this program up another notch.
You know, Mike Settles has done an outstanding job down there with the Eagles.
I'm sure that's where it's back there in the back. Now, this is what Ohio County doesn't want. You don't want to get yourself 2nd long and 3rd and long against Owensboro.
I can remember, you know, shortly after I came to this area, you know, 15 years ago, when you talk about Ohio County playing football, you kind of chuckle a little bit, you know. You say, what are we doing, having a practice scrimmage in mid-season or something? But boy, Mike Settles has changed that, hasn't he?
Taking it up a notch. Well, they're too deep, and like I said, beating Marshall County that bad at Marshall County. You know, that's one of the biggest wins in Ohio County's history in my book.
Oh boy, 2nd and 16 now. 2nd and 16 for the Eagles. The ball at the 43-yard line. Schroeder again goes. He has plenty of time to throw. He has a man wide open on the reception down the sideline. Goes Tyler Ferris, first down at the 30.
Hello.
What happened there? Somebody missed some coverage.
Yeah, there was a bust. If you start sending the backers like they did right there, you've got to get to the quarterback. Watch Ohio County pick everybody up. See, everybody gets a little trip in there, but got away with it. But there was a bust here in the secondary, Jerry. If you'll see, they got 2 people covering 1 receiver. Now he sheds off, and he goes, uh-oh, that's my man over there. They were zone coverage, but they just got out of their zone.
27-yard pass play from Schroeder to Ferris. 1st and 10, Eagles at the 30-yard line. The Eagles are on the move in their first possession of the ball game. Owensboro and Ohio County, 2nd round of the Class 4A playoffs. Quick opener for Snodgrass. The fullback gets up close to the 25-yard line.
That old pass loosens them up a little bit, doesn't it, Jerry?
Yes,
Because that play wasn't getting anything. This time he picked up 4.
Gets all the way to the 26-yard line.
Was that Snodgrass?
That was Snodgrass with a 4-yard pickup.
The quarterback?
No.
Oh, Jody Snodgrass.
Jody Snodgrass.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Schroeder's the quarterback.
I'm just hearing the last names. I got to start watching what I do. It's got Schroeder and Snodgrass. Okay.
That's real close. Okay.
Well, they got their names on the back of the jersey. Seemed like you get smart, wasn't it?
7:45 for your case. It would, but you'd have to learn to read then, too.
Left to right or right to left?
2nd and 6. Schroeder at QB. 2 setbacks in the eye. Dot in the eye is Robbins.
He's got him open.
He looks into the end zone and he fires, and it is great coverage defensively. That looked like it was there, but
Jerry, you don't throw it any better than that. You don't go for the pass any better than that, and that number 16 right there, You do not defend it any better than that. It's just a great football play. Good job by the quarterback.
That's Logan Johnson. Watch this.
But I mean, you're just
times it perfectly.
Playing it perfect, folks. That's a great defensive play.
Boy, Logan Johnson knocks it down there.
And got another year.
Third down, 3rd and 6 here for the Eagles. The ball resting on the 26-yard line. Quick pass, bam, did he complete it?
I don't think so. Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
First down, Jerry.
Oh, that was quick.
You know, they used Big 88 a couple times, and I was always
That's Brandon Gibson.
He's a big tight end, Jerry. Once you catch it, you got your hands full.
So, Brandon Gibson, the 6'1", 220-pound senior. Watch him haul this one in.
Well, I'm starting to see why they beat Marshall County. Boy, he got popped pretty good over both.
This is a different ball club. 1st and 10 at the Owensboro 15-yard line. That was an 11-yard pass play with Gibson on the receiving end. 1st and 10. That's the third down in this drive for Ohio County. 7 minutes remain in the first quarter.
Almost used half the quarter up here.
Jonathan Schroeder's just done a beautiful job. Ball control for the Eagles, and they move in the right direction toward the Owensboro end zone. They're going to call somebody, and the Ohio County people are pointing to the line toward.
Got a timeout there. You know, Ohio County burned before they got caught with that they weren't aligned right. So the quarterback did a good job of calling timeout.
Good timeout. High school football game of the week on Adelphia TV8 is being brought to you in part by Gardner Insurance Agency, Owensboro Community and Technical Colleges, Moonlight Barbecue, and Sanders Auto Mart. Boy, this Ohio County ball club. Remember, we saw them 2 weeks ago when they lost 54-7 at Apollo, and then they gave Owensboro a pretty good ball game. But I have to admit, when I saw that 42-14 score last Saturday morning, I think
Apollo just whooped up on Ohio County pretty good. And one of those nights when, you know, that old avalanche starts cheering, you can't get it together. So, you know, you can almost, if you erase that ball game and look at the other things, Ohio County's, they're here because they belong here.
This is going to be a big play for them. Well, it's 1st and 10. They want to establish, continue the offense going. They want to take this into the end zone, but they're almost within field goal range to at least, they want to score first, no doubt about it, especially since the Owensboro deferred in the toss of the coin. And
Jerry, they almost used the whole first quarter. I mean, and that is a big key.
Shifting over to the right side is Brandon Johnson.
Unbalanced right.
And here's Robbins, and boy, Robbins has nowhere to go. You know, they've had the big play or nothing, it seems like, but boy, they've had their share of big play.
Jerry, they went unbalanced with the tight end. Everybody got a line of scrimmage and run to the unbalanced. Owensboro didn't even shift to it, but you got 2 linebackers filling up in that hole. Of course, I think the running back makes the hole, but that's what good speed and quickness to do for you. Owensboro's good.
We'll give Andrew Robbins a yard on that play, just barely a yard. 2nd and 9. The ball just inside the 15. We're in the first quarter. The Owensboro Red Devils against the Eagles of Ohio County, and it's been all Ohio County so far. Schroeder fires quickly, and did he catch it or not? No, he's out of bounds.
Jerry, you know why I like the playoffs when they get this deep? Both teams are pretty darn good. And by jingoes, both these teams are good. And they do very little things wrong. Ohio County's kids, keep it simple, stupid. and that's why they're doing the right things. Nobody's making a mistake. And they're playing well, and Owensboro's playing well.
This is the real challenge right here for Owensboro. They've watched Ohio County march right down the field, and what a shot in the arm it would be for the defense of the Red Devils if they can have them walk away without a score. That would be a real crush to Ohio County after this strong start by the Eagles. 3rd down play, 3rd and 9.
Caught him in a blitz. That's on the go.
Pitch goes to Jake Taylor, and Taylor tries to turn the corner and
clock
gets
still
down to
running.
about the 5-yard line.
There.
I think that's Taylor.
Boy, Jerry, it's going to be 1 foot short. If that's where his foot is. And
they have to get to the 5-yard line.
Well, you know, this is 4th down, go for it area right here.
He's just a yard shy. Give him an 8-yard pickup on that.
Jerry, that was a great call against this defense because Owensboro had their ears peeled back, just thrown back with a pass. Let's see where the spot comes down. Right there, there's a good spot. He's about a half-yard short there.
Hey, here's what it's fun. This is fun. And 4th down, 4th and 1, the ball at the 6-yard line. And, you know, you go to the end of the game and you say, well, this is a big play. Hey, this is early in the ball game, and this is a big play.
Unbalanced
4th down play, unbalanced line to the right. The pitch back to Taylor. Turns his head, and I don't think he made it. I don't think he made it.
So.
What a job by the Owensboro defense.
No, Jerry, he's the same spot. I mean, Owensboro defense rose to the occasion. It's going the other way.
Wow.
1st down, Owensboro.
Great defensive effort. Watch this. There he goes. There are holes there, but boy, did it close up in a hurry.
It was a mirage, Jerry, and I've
No
seen that
game.
barrage before. Great defensive play. Big Dowdy come up, close the gap. The big senior, always count on him. He looks like a defensive tackle, doesn't he?
Oh, man, you don't want to run in him on a 4th-and-1 situation. 5 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Owensboro touches the football for the first time offensively. Cody Holder at quarterback. Michael Hanley, Bo Smith, Justin Miller behind him. And bam, 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 look at him go.
Oh, man, I forgot how good this kid is.
Bo Smith.
I thought he was down on the 7-yard line, and he stretched it all the way out to about the, 14?
You know, all the way to the 14. That's an 8-yard
I thought he was down. You just don't coach that, folks. That's just...
There's Bo.
Whoa, man, that's unbelievable.
You know, you start out all of a sudden at your own 6-yard line, you think, oh, you got to be careful here. You know, it's great to have a goal line stand like that, but you start out at the 6th. Hey, with Owensboro, 1 snap of the football, and all of a sudden they're out to the 14. 2nd and 2. Whoops. Ooh, look at that big play defensively. Who we got there for Ohio County?
Mask man, nose man, Jerry. I think it was pretty sure it was 52. Let's see here again. Big nose man, 52. Look at that man, Jerry. He's a fella.
Oh, mercy.
I don't have him on my, I'm looking at the wrong one here.
Okay.
Dennis Moore.
Use the one that says Ohio County.
Let's see how big Dennis Moore is here. They say he's 192. Excuse me. No, he's 6 foot, 334 pounds.
Good size lad. Good size lad. 3rd down. 3rd and 3 now for Owensboro. Big play. Hand off to Bo, and Bo has some running room. He could go. There's a flag, but here goes Bo. He has a couple of defenders. Ooh, what a great block, and he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. 87 yards.
Coming back.
87-yard TD run for Bo Smith, but there was a flag in this. Boy, there was a flag back here around the 30-yard line.
We got an injury down here, too, on right here in front of the Owensboro's bench, and that's the quarterback.
Oh, no.
And he's down in pretty bad. Let me see here. I think it is now. It might be 2 or 12. I'm trying to spot him.
Okay, we're going to wait and see, but all of a sudden the flag, they're going to bring it back. A 37-yard touchdown run for Bo Smith. Boy, he just broke it.
Just holding right here, Jerry. I haven't seen it yet.
There's a little there, maybe.
But you know what? Watch this move.
There's a block right here. Watch this.
Yeah, watch this move. Yeah, it was number 12 that got...
Right here. He's looking for maneuvering. Needs a block.
Oh, boom. Hello.
Boy, is that who took the hit? That's who took the hit, right?
Yeah, quarterback's down, Jerry. He just didn't see it coming. I mean, it was one of those blackout tricks.
Boy, he really took a hit, and there goes Bo Smith into the end zone. But
that'd loosen your teeth.
Yes, sir. Boy, he took a hit big time. And it was a strong block. Here's a holding penalty against Owensboro.
I didn't see it on the replay, Jerry, but, you know, it was thrown real quick from the back judge. That's what's strange, way back here. So let's see real quick. It has to happen pretty fast. I don't see it yet. I just don't see it.
Turns out to be, no, you can't see it right here, but watch this hit. Watch this hit here now.
Well, he turns around, Jerry. He just had no idea.
Here's where the quarterback gets it.
And his head was totally turned away. Never saw it.
And it was a clean hit.
Oh, yeah. And Jerry, you know, he got banged up pretty good earlier. He was a little gimpy. Remember, boy, I'm going to tell you what, he's having a rough first quarter.
That's an 8-yard penalty, as it turns out, against Owensboro. But what a major penalty that is. The holding penalty. The line of scrimmage was a 13. It's back to the 5-yard. Oh, it's at the 6 now. Okay, they placed it at the 6, so it's a 7-yard penalty. And but it nullifies an 87-yard touchdown run by Bo Smith. And they're still tending to the quarterback for Ohio County, Jonathan Schroeder. Now the backup for Jonathan Schroeder at quarterback is Tyler Ferris, who's moved into the starting lineup tonight at the flanker spot. So they may have to use those interchangeable parts. High school football game of the week in Adelphia TV8 being brought to you in part by Beckman Tire, Mitchell Monuments, John L. Worth Insurance, and Classic Rentals. You know, the way Schroeder took that hit, you got to hope that maybe it's just a case of having the wind knocked out of it. Because he took it right in the chest, right in the stomach. Or
you know, I'm hoping he didn't get caught underneath the chin. You know, Jerry, where, you know, he might have blacked out a little bit, because if he blacks out as a coach, if a kid ever blacked out, I won't blame him again, no matter what that ball game tells, unless Doc comes up and says he's fine. But, you know, anytime you lose consciousness or even a spark of it, it's not that important of a game.
We're not sure has Tyler Ferris seen much action at quarterback this year in these first few games. Just filling in, I guess, in a runaway ball game or whatever. But
they got to have Jonathan Schroeder.
So Schroeder's the key. He was throwing the ball so darn well on that first possession, and I mean, he was throwing strikes, throwing bullets, and moving the football for Ohio County.
Jerry, let me tell you, all the people that are watching. Of course, the next day when they have the replay, well, everybody will be okay. But he's up. But they're doing a great job. What they're doing is making
sure
he has all his faculties. Everything feels good. His toes are attached, his fingers are attached. And as long as he can feel them, then that's all they're out there for. So if you're wondering why it's a slowdown, they want to make darn sure.
Here he is.
You're right over there.
Okay, listen to the crowd.
Yeah.
Yes, even the Owensboro fans, they're cheering, and he's walking pretty steady right now. There he goes. He's going to be back.
And Jerry, he just caught it. You know, we've all been there before. He just caught one.
Yep.
And it happens. Great hit. I mean, nothing, no cheat, nothing about it. Just when you make a move like Bo Smith, you know, he just turns you around. And then when Schroeder is like, I can't believe that guy just made that kind of move. And when he turned his whole body around, there was an Owensboro offender that just blasted him.
During that whole timeout for the injury, guess who was standing right next to his coach going over the strategy for this possession? Veteran senior quarterback Cody Holder down there talking it over. So he brings it out. It's going to be second down play.
Well,
make it third down. Third and about. The ball's on the 6-yard line.
They raise up and hit the ball out of this, Jerry, and if they do, look out.
Bo Smith just went 87 yards for a touchdown, called back in a hold, looking to turn the corner again. Now he looks to turn again, and he's still going. That's Justin Miller. Justin Miller's got the first down. Boy, was he doing some open field running there.
All I can say is, golly. Holy Moses, Jerry, watch it. Sets a block up.
Wow.
Think you got him for a loss. Look at 88 saying, people don't make moves like that. Then he just says, I'll do this. Then I'll do this right here. Do a little spin move. Oh, there's too many circle wagons.
21-yard run for Justin Miller. 6 foot, 180-pound senior lines up at flanker, and they'll shift him around. So many incredible combinations in that backfield. Here's another flag, another holding penalty. But
you know what, Jerry, you don't mind getting called for holding. You know, when your player, gains 10, 12, 15 yards or whatever. Well, when the guy you're holding just stuffs the running back, you're in trouble.
I guess. Now, and you always hate it when you stop a team like Owensboro on first down. The line of scrimmage was at 27. They lost a yard on that play. And do you take the 5-yard or just the holding penalty? See
if I can hold Owensboro to -1, I'm gonna say forget it. Let's get I need the down.
They're gonna refuse it. That's good. Yes. And so it's.
Now I don't know if you got Bo and Justin back there. I don't think either one of them's a very good choice because they get another snap.
But that can be wiped out in one little flip of the football right here to one of those two in the backfield. Hanley lost
I forgot about Hanley. Goodness gracious, what am I thinking about?
There's lots back there. In motion was Hanley. Here's a pass, beautifully thrown football to Justin Miller, and Miller may go to the races on this one. Good tackle, number 21 for Ohio County. Credit Andrew Robbins, the sophomore running back, who also plays in the secondary defensively. He saved the touchdown. But another big game for Miller.
This is the wrinkle, Jerry, and I guess we better call it a pass. It's real close, but we'll call it a pass. Look at the speed. Look at Jerry. Looks like he's just probably jogging. And look, he just outrun everybody. Great tackle, though, by 21. Who was that? Oh, that's Robbins, a sophomore. Great play, 21.
Where's the ball?
I take my hat off.
Ball's on the 42, first and 10 at the Ohio County 42-yard line. We'll get the yardage here on it in just a moment. It was 8 and 24, 32-yard pass play. 32 yards on that pass play to Miller. And again, it was Brandon Hanley on the snap.
Sure, it took them almost a whole quarter to get their first down. They got their second first down right there.
Yep. 2 minutes remain in the quarter. Let's watch Hanley. The line of scrimmage here is the 42. And he gets inside the 40 to about the 35 or 36-yard line to the 36, plus 6 yards. Well, here's the pass by Holder, and it is caught.
That's going to be a
look out. That was Bo Smith on the receiving end, and the flag goes down again.
Yeah, that was a clip.
Boy. Big penalties. And
Markel Carr, number 7, good football player. Jerry just got himself caught up in there. You know what I'm saying? He was in a position where he darned if he do and darned if he doesn't, pushing it back.
That's against Owensboro. The line of scrimmage, remember, was the 36-yard line. Let's see where they're going to place it. That was a big gainer.
Yeah, watch Markel here. See, Markel's caught between a rock and a hard place. He wants to stop.
Oh, yeah.
See what I'm saying? Then he wants to pull off, and it just didn't work out very good.
Now, sometimes you just can't put on the brakes.
Yeah.
Goes all the way out to the 44-yard line. So that would turn out to be an 8-yard penalty out to the 44. And it'll be second down. Let's see, it should be about 12. Second and about 12.
Whoa, it's a snap
what happened there? Uh-oh, he's got to hang on to that football. The ball's loose. But finally he covers it. What on earth happened there? I look down and I look up, and all of a sudden the ball's sailing over Holder's head.
No, it was Justin Miller playing quarterback. And Justin was back there. They were just going to snap to him, let him run, I guess. But
I don't know what that was. And Miller gets a loss on that.
Yeah.
All the way back to the 35-yard line. So that'll be 15 and 6. That's a 21-yard loss on the stats for Justin Miller. Boy, that's a tough minus, isn't it?
You know what? He's plus 21 and minus 21.
Okay.
So he's even.
Here we go. The ball at the 35.
What are they doing, Jerry?
I don't know what they're doing.
Justin is quarterback. I'm trying to see if who's in there. He's going to throw it.
And he's going to throw the football. He rolls to the side. Now he hangs on to it. They can't hold on to him. He may go. And I don't know if something happened to Holder or what. Or they take him into the bench. So
not a good place to be over there.
Nope. All of a sudden he got some company real quick. I'm not sure what happened there. Let's see, Miller on the carry.
I think it's just a scramble play, Jerry. You know, when you got a great athlete like this, I think he's more or less faking to pass the ball. No, he's going to throw it. Lyman are still back, so he thinks he's going to throw it.
9-yard pickup there from Miller. Miller gains 9 as the clock's going to run out in the first quarter, and what a strange ending. Now, Holder is back there, but Miller is also back there.
He got walloped.
And it's fourth down. They're going to have to punt.
Jerry, I'm going to finish that replay. He did get hit pretty good over.
I'll tell you what, we have got a most interesting ball game going in the second round of the high school football playoffs, Ohio County and Owensboro. We've reached the end of a scoreless first quarter. Owensboro nothing, Ohio County nothing. Cody Holder.
Yeah, we're excited. Can you tell?
He does the punting for the Red Devils. High snap. And here go. We got a rush on, but he does get it off.
Punt.
And a fair catch signal there. Deep on the punt.
Fumble.
Andrew Robbins. He fumbles the football, and as Owensboro have it on a fair catch.
Number 2.
Wow, what a killer that is.
Jerry, Ohio County can't have any mistakes. Great job. But you know what? Holder kicked that thing above the lights, Jerry.
Perfect punt.
Well, look at this thing. Y'all can't see it in the picture because it's above the lights. Now it's dropping like an old helicopter, and it just dumps on him. And he can't control it. Bo's right there to feast on it.
Oh, boy. Bo Smith recovers, and it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Ohio County 20-yard line. That is the break of the game so far, no
Jerry,
question.
you can't give Owensboro one small advantage. Right here's a big one.
So Cody Holder trying to take the Red Devils into the end zone for the first time, trying to cash in on the mistake. The quick pass complete. There he goes. Bo Smith. He may go.
Nice tackle.
Number 65 reached down, grabbed him. That's Nathan Barnett saves the touchdown. But Owensboro's going to have a 1st and goal inside the 5.
I like this little pop, Jerry. I call it a flare pass. Nothing more like a little one-man screen. This is the way you do it. You get the ball number 2 or number 9 any way you can. Here's a great tackle, Jerry, because it's the only shot he got to get him by the ankles.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Cody Holder with the completed pass. That was a 16-yard pass play. So it happened so quickly. You know, and it's got to deflate Ohio County after playing through a perfect first quarter. You know, nothing. Here's the handoff to that's Bo Smith, and he goes in for the score.
Made it look easy, too, Jerry. Big hogs up front. Put him a crease. He knows how to get in the end zone. He's been there before.
You know, this is early in the second quarter, and that shows how one mistake can really be a crushing mistake.
It doesn't take them long to sing up 6, does it, Jerry?
You know, they had held. You know, they forced Owensboro to punt. What a shot they
was going to get good field position. Yep. You know, 31, 32-yard line, but boom, here comes Owensboro.
That was the biggest play of the ball game, of course. Right there, obviously, the fumble. And then Bo Smith goes in from the floor. Logan Johnson kicks the extra point.
Not much talking going on this time, Jerry. I like it. You know, there's a little bit of talking last time. I think both teams were warned and saying, hey, we're going to play football, and that's what we're getting down to. It's a good football game.
There's time out on the field with 11:18 to go in the first half. It's Owensboro 7, Ohio County nothing. Off leading 7-0, and the ball bounces right at the 22-yard line. Picked up by Taylor. Boy, he makes pretty strong return. Gets all the way out to the 40-yard line. Going to be great field position for the Eagles.
Outstanding field position. Now, Jerry, what we got to do is check, see if the quarterback situation for Ohio County. Very important here. Remember, Ohio County dropped the punt, so it's been a while since Ohio County set up offensively. So let's see who starts here, Jerry. We know number 12 banged up pretty good.
Jonathan Schroeder, does he get the nod, or will it be number 33?
17.
It is 33. It's Tyler.
33, yeah.
Yeah, Tyler Ferris takes over at quarterback.
Now watch him keep it pretty simple here, Jerry. New quarterback, new single count. Don't want to do anything crazy. Just give it probably big senior back here.
You know, this situation even adds to the woes of the size of that mistake as Jody Snodgrass gets about 5 yards on the play.
Snodgrass did a good job of running the thing up in there. Found that crease, got behind a big line. You know, people forget how big Ohio County is now. They're a pretty big old bunch of boys up front. They must have moved Marshall County around pretty good.
274, 240, 265, 208, 255. That's some beef up there. There's some beef right there. TJ Ashley on the tackle. 6'1", 215-pound junior. Second down and 5 for the Eagles.
Going to be getting better and better and better. Recruitable right now, Jerry, but down the road, they're expecting big things from him.
Tyler Ferris is a 5'11", 158-pound junior quarterback, and he pitches back to Robbins, and Robbins is nailed. Who was that?
Watch, look who gets up.
Number 8. That's Marvin Taylor. Marvelous Marvin.
Just a sophomore, Jerry. What a play. What a play. Watch him just a submarine. The tackler takes the fullback and kicks him right back into tailbacks. Boy, there's not a whole lot you can do. There's Marvelous Marvin. What a play.
It goes back to the original line of scrimmage. They've gained 5 with Snodgrass. They lose 5 with Robbins. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Eagles. And Tyler Ferris, backup quarterback, in there in place of Jonathan Schroeder, who was injured, playing defense. They got pressure on again. And on the run, he throws, and there's nobody there. So Ferris, with his first attempt, is incomplete. He stayed away from the defenders. Did a pretty good job on it.
Jerry, it was a good pass. I'm talking about Owensboro covered him like a wet blanket. There wasn't a soul. I'm talking about everybody had bunched around him. It was just a good throwaway. He saw the defense collapsing on him. He threw it in the popcorn stand there. Look at everybody, all the white shirts. Everybody's red around him.
Jonathan Fuke was the punter for Ohio County. We saw him punt the last couple of weeks of the season. He does a good job. He's a good punter.
Yeah, if he punts it in the air, he's crazy. Don't.
Justin Miller and Logan Johnson back there.
I'd kick this thing out of bounds quick.
And it's off to the side. That's where he kind of aimed it. And it's down very quickly at the 41, and I'm not sure what the flag was.
I'm not sure if it was a beanbag or a flag. I apologize.
It was a 40. It looks like a flag laying right here at the 41-yard line. The line of scrimmage was a 40.
When this grass turns black there, it's kind of tough to pick up it.
Illegal procedure against Ohio County.
I don't know. They might make him kick again.
I think they would make him kick again. A lot of things can go wrong, and of course Owensboro is so capable of no, they're going to refuse it.
Yeah.
They're going to refuse it.
You can't gripe about 41-yard line as far as field position, so you better take it while you get it, I guess. Plus, you got that stable of running backs back here. Just turn around and flip it.
So they take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line, 9:43, leading already in the ball game, 7-0, and Cody Holder.
Look at this look, Jerry. You got Hanley dotting the old ace. Then you got Bo, and you got Justin on both wings.
Who do you cover?
You're in trouble.
Who do you cover? You can't have that many strong defenders. There's Justin Miller, and Justin may go. Justin has gone to the races. Justin Miller, the 6', 180-pound senior, gallops 59 yards for the touchdown.
And hands it to the official. I like that. That tells me the guy's getting a bit older, because the name of the game is act like you've been there before. And, baby, he goes back there. Now you're talking about a complete football player. Look at this, Jerry. Don't coach it, baby. You just outrun people. And then when you and he's so strong and fast. How many yards was that?
59 yards for the touchdown, Justin Miller.
5 seconds.
Logan Johnson, he was just there a moment ago to kick, does it again. And it is good. Logan Johnson gets the extra point, and all of a sudden, at the 9:43 mark, after a scoreless first quarter, it's a 14-0 ball game. Steve All watching Justin Miller streak down the side on a 59-yard touchdown run. That is Owensboro football. Traditional Owensboro football right there.
It is so funny. When we get to the store tomorrow, everybody talk about saying, man, oh man, we held them, Ohio County. They held them. They held them. I said, you know what's funny? Y'all held them for 40 snaps, but they got 46 snaps. And they can hang 36 points up on you in a heartbeat.
And it goes back to that fumble. Or the kickoff.
That was a killer.
And you know what happened? They played, they not only played the scoreless first quarter, but they also had forced Owensboro into a punt.
And they drove the ball all the way down to the 5. You know what I'm saying? They had it roll. Now the bad thing, they got two things going, Jerry. They're down 14-0, which is A, tough, and B, they got to play without their starting quarterback, who I'm sure got 95% of the rips all week long.
High school football game of the week being brought to you in part by Bandy Bedding, Rick's Tire and Service, Old Style Barbecue, and Western Kentucky University. You know what? Still, I almost say is the biggest play of the game so far.
That was the fumble.
That 4th and 1 at the 6 on that drive. Remember that one? That was a crusher because they didn't get into the end zone, and then the fumble. So two.
Oh,
big.
look out! It's the loud ball. It just plain hit the middleman on the wedge, Jerry, as he was heading back 68.
That's strange.
And he did a great job of finding himself and finding the football. Ohio County's going to end up in great field position here. Watch this, Jerry. It just bangs into him. Boom. See it hit him right there as he turned around? Cameraman, come on. There you go. Good job.
Well,
they bounced right back up to him.
They could have grabbed that very quickly.
Great field position. Great field position.
The ball's at the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10 at the Ohio County 44. So it turns out that was a big break there for Ohio County. Still operating at quarterback is number 33, Tyler Ferris.
Jerry, you got Owensboro.
Just a little off.
Oh, they're throwing back their ears. They say, fresh meat. Got a new quarterback in here. Probably only got about 5% reps. Want to keep the ball on the ground, keep it conservative. I think I'm going to pull back my ears and just go. And look at my gracious, I know how Custard feel.
What a tough order for Tyler Ferris. He's a 5'11", 158-pound junior. And Robbins, the sophomore, took the hit, loss of 1, 2nd and 11 at the 43. 14-0 Owensboro. 2 quick touchdowns in the second quarter.
He's got to complete this pass to make him respect him, Jerry.
And it's intercepted.
You do that. Yeah, that's legal. That's legal, but he's going to lose yardage. They're always told to bat it down, Jerry. 74's completed pass because it was tipped by a defensive man. The only problem is the completed pass is going to lose about 6 yards.
Let's see what happens here.
Yeah,
okay?
Owensboro puts a tip on it. Let's see here.
Okay, Ferris throws.
Hanley knocks it up. Yeah. And then the big offensive lineman picks it up, which is legal. Oh, yeah, after the ball has been touched by a defensive player.
Who caught that?
Big 64.
The number 64.
Wickerham. And maybe
which was a loss of 9 on the play, all the way back to the 34.
So 74, excuse me. That was old Ismail Alizabadi.
Okay.
250-pounder.
Got back to throw again. Ferris. And it's a forward pass to Robbins. A safety valve pass. Boy, Robbins dives, gets out to the 41, a 7-yard pass play.
Good call, Jerry. New quarterback. Let him come on in. Throw the screen ball. It's safe. Picked up a lot of yards. Plus, it slows that rush down a little bit for future observation. But again, they got a punt to Owensboro.
And that defense of Ohio County is going to be called on again to do something that is so difficult to do. Anybody that plays Owensboro realizes how tough it is to stop the red dot.
They were kicking it out of bounds last time, Jerry. Let's see if he's doing it. Yeah, he's doing it again this time. Oh, he didn't do a very good job of it, though.
No, and he hand off, and look out. Here comes Bo. Puts his head down, and still, no, that isn't Bo.
That was Justin Miller.
That was Justin Miller, yes.
He took on 2 people, and hopefully our cameraman picked up the hits. He delivered 2 hits, Jerry. Not only is he fast, watch his.
He's so strong. Look at that. Oh, he didn't even budge.
Boom. That's a man there, folks.
Oh, boy. 1st and 10 at the Ohio County 40-yard line. Justin Miller.
I just run out of superlatives, Jerry. There's just nothing. When he's on, he's
a man.
Yeah,
among boys.
Not only Saturdays, Jerry, but he has potential to be playing Sundays. He's that good.
Yes. That's Bo Smith in motion. Hanley Puts his head down, still going, still going, still going, still going.
They got him in a bad position, Jerry, where he wouldn't go down. And, man, that's not where you want to handle it. You know, you want to be able to tackle him around the ankles. If you load up on his chest and from his waist up, you're in for a bull ride.
You know, he picked up 8 yards on a little plunge up the middle.
Look at that. Look at them big legs. They're like tree trunks, chopping trees down. And, I mean, help, golly, help. Look at that pile move.
It looked like rugby there going.
The scrum.
With a scrum, you know.
Good 8-yard run.
Up to the 32-yard line. Second down and 2. That's Bo in motion. And he
Same
goes
pass.
to Bo.
Goodbye.
It's a forward pass, and he hangs on.
Goodbye.
What an acrobatic move on the reception, and look at Bo go. Still going. Still going. And it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white jerseys to bring him down.
I'd love to play quarterback with 2 people like that.
Oh, mercy.
I'd like to just turn
That
around
may
and
even
watch
make
them.
you look good
Oh,
there.
yeah, just turn around and watch them. You know what I'm saying? Here, right here, I thought I'd be the best spectator in the world. Watch this guy make his great catch, then watch these guys try to make the tackle. Holy Mosey, come here, I need help.
All the way to the 17-yard line. 15-yard pass play with Bo Smith on the receiving end. Another first down for the Devils at the 17. They already lead at 14-0. They've done all the scoring. There's Bo Smith. 6:10 on the clock. Cody Holder flips it out, and this time just a little ahead of him. Overthrew Justin Miller out on the flat.
That was the first incomplete pass. He was 3 for 3, Jerry, and with my gracious, almost 75 yards. Justin looks a little tired, but, you know, I think that comes with game. He plays offense, defense, runs down on kickoffs. And you know he's on punt returns.
He ought to be well rested. He didn't play last week.
That's an old different step. When you step it up another key, like when you put them game silks on, that energy burns pretty quick.
Justin comes wide to the left side. Wide to the right is Markel Carr.
Oh, Markel's over now. How would you like that? Goodness gracious. They're good.
And Cody Holder looks to Markel. Fires. Oh, Markel.
That's not like Markel. Hit him right on that 7, Jerry. That's a bad place to hit Markel. He likes it
right
better
on the number.
Yeah, he likes it better when you put his hands on it. This ball is drilled.
Well thrown. Football right.
Oh, let it get to his body.
He came there a little quicker than he thought it was coming. Markel Carr.
Here's a big play for Ohio County defensively, Jerry. They got to put stops to Owensboro, try to hold them to a field goal here.
Third down play, 3rd and 10 at the 17.
They let it get 21-0, Jerry. Owensboro turn the lights out on you very quick.
And after a scoreless first quarter and a strong effort early in the second quarter, but then all of a sudden, bam. The tables turned and Owensboro's taken command. Oh, what a big play. But then Bo gets away and he may go. Just tripped up. Number 21, Robbins, gets the touchdown-saving tackle, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Oh, it's going to be 4th down. He didn't get enough for the first. No, he didn't quite get there.
Jared Robbins has made about 3 great touchdown-saving tackles. How he got out of this mess, I'll never know.
He got to the 7. He had a 10-yard pickup.
I think they're going to go for it. No, they're going to try the field goal, Jerry.
That's it. He got a 9-yard pickup, then. We're going to have to call that the 8-yard line. And Logan Johnson may come back in for the field goal attempt. Let's see if he is.
Jerry,
they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they are. I was going to say 4th and 1 with this. I mean, with these people, I'm talking about. I got Hanley back there. They're trying to drive them off sides.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
They did, and they're going to get a first down by penalty. Wow, that's another mega mistake for Owensboro or for Ohio County.
That's almost like a turnover, Jerry.
Yep.
First down. That's just like a turnover because they're ready to give up the ball in some form or fashion, but either field goal or whatever.
Oh,
now you're looking at 1st and goal. I think they're going to drop the go sticks down.
Yep, 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal at the 4. Another costly mistake for the Eagles. And the Red Devils trying to open up a 3-touchdown lead here at the 5-minute mark of the second quarter.
Slot, right tackle. No, they're going to pitch it. Be darn good call.
Back to Bo Smith. Looks for running room. Doesn't have much, but he finds a little bit and almost gets in the end zone. Did he get there or not?
No, he's
down to the 1.
I applaud Ohio County, Jared, for bringing him down because there ain't a whole lot of people could have. And he had a seam. He gets it down to about the 1-yard line. I applaud Ohio County just to hold him to an 8-yard gain.
Bo Smith.
Look at these blocking here, Jared. Nice block there by Hanley just turned his man around.
Boy.
21 comes up again, makes a great tackle.
5 minutes remain in the second quarter. And there it
Quarterback
goes.
sneak, great
Cody
call.
Holder scores.
Yeah, I wouldn't be looking for that either, Jerry, when I see Big Hanley back there. But hey, Cody gets him a big touchdown.
He certainly does. It goes 20-0. Boy, this seems like it's happened so fast.
They can turn the lights at you. Jerry, like I said, there's 3 big plays so far. Absolutely, I agree with you. The 4th and 1 Owensboro stop, the fumble punt, but the quarterback getting hurt for Ohio County.
Oh, yes.
Now they got Ohio County scrambled now.
So now the PAT attempt by Logan Johnson. Oh, it's blocked. Good effort. That's the first good thing that's happened to Ohio County for a while.
Maybe things will look up for Ohio County, but I'm going to tell you one thing. Them Red Devils are tough.
They certainly are. So many weapons. So many weapons. With Bo Smith, Justin Miller, Cody Holder.
Jerry, how
Brandon
many times do you
Hanley.
get the opportunity to get a back like Hanley, okay? Then you say, how many times you get a back like Bo? Then how many times do you get a back like Justin Miller? And I can go, 2 or 3 more, but I'll just stop right there. You get one of those backs every 4 or 5 years if you're blessed. Owensboro's got 3 of them on one team.
I guess. Justin Miller at 190 and 6 foot. I'd say he plays much bigger than 190 too, or 180. They list him at 180. But he is solid. I mean, he is a solid rock.
Jerry, I think Justin Miller's stock's gone up a little bit more tonight. You know what I'm saying? The last time he played, he probably let his temper get the best of him, and it hurt him. And doggone, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people coming back going to be calling that phone tonight.
High school football game of the week being brought to you in part by Bobby Woodward Insurance, Murphy Appliance Company, The Backyard, and Norwalk Furniture. And Owensboro trying to advance. That's Tyler Ferris. He's doing it all. He's playing quarterback. Now he takes the kickoff. And
don't want him to get hurt.
And he gets out to about the 30-yard line.
They get him hurt, Jerry, they're in deep trouble. That's all Cody Holder. I forgot is that Cody kicks off?
No.
I'm
Usually
sorry.
Logan does, I think. Maybe.
You're right. Number 1 Hanley, number 2 Smith. That's on the tackle. They don't give Hanley a breather.
4:49 to go in the quarter after the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 at the Ohio County 31. And we'll see if indeed Tyler Ferris continues at quarterback as Jonathan Schroeder remains on the sidelines.
I just don't think we'll see Schroeder anymore tonight.
But he walked off pretty strong.
Yeah, but I think he's a little bit cuckoo.
1st and 10 for the Eagles. They trail suddenly 20-0. Ferris fires.
Oh,
He
he wanted to score real quick, Jerry. He forgot one thing.
Got to take the football.
That pigskin.
Brent Bedow, the intended receiver, but Justin Miller, watch this. And he knocks it up there and couldn't. He lost sight of it.
He wanted to go.
Second down.
Jerry, you know what? He's a can't miss. We know that. Not only offensively, but defensively. He can play anywhere defensively, but I think he can play anywhere offensively. He can play anywhere.
Anywhere. Where's he going to play? Wherever he wants.
Wherever he wants.
Here's a pitch back to Taylor. Jake Taylor.
Boy, they're flat getting up and hitting people, Jerry.
Owensboro's come to play.
Looks like a different club. Just 2 different clubs than we saw last time, Jerry. But when they play within themselves, they're that good. When they start stretching out there and start losing a little bit of control, they're not very good. But by jingo, they're playing good tonight.
6-yard pickup for Taylor after the 37-yard line. 3rd down play now. 3rd down play for the Eagles. Eagles with 4:15 on the clock and the ball back in this end of the field. They'd like to get a couple of first downs here.
Now, you remember Ohio County pushed Marshall County, number 2 seed, all over the field. So they're not out of this thing yet. They're going to balance it up over on the right side again. Probably sweep to it.
And there's
got a motion flag here, Jerry, I believe. But again, that comes with a quarterback not getting a lot of reps.
And the timing.
Yeah, the timing, everything's off. Even your hands underneath the center are a little different.
Yep, the center and the quarterback. They haven't done it that often.
Well, they didn't need that here. That 3rd and 3 looked good to them now, but this 3rd and 8 looks awful.
That'll shove it all the way back to the 32-yard line. And now a flag coming from the bench over here. Now, is that on Owensboro? It almost has to be.
Be on the sideline, Jerry, unsportsmanlike, I believe.
The head linesman over here, or Wait a minute. He's going to call that against probably Owensboro.
Illegal substitution.
Oh,
They must.
okay.
Now, I'm not sure how you do that defensively, Jerry. Let's find out here. Yeah. They have 12 people on the field?
I guess.
That's what they did.
So that kind of offsets it, doesn't it?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right. One guy just ran off too late, Jerry. They tried to play with 12 people and he got caught.
Well, it puts it back at the 37-yard line.
Let's replay a big down. Let's replay a big down.
Okay, Taylor had picked up 6 to the 37, and then Ohio County 5-yard penalty for offsides, and then Owensboro 5-yard penalty for illegal substitution. So we're back to the 37, back to 3rd and 4.
Owensboro don't need 12.
And Taylor gets the call, and he doesn't have it, I don't believe.
Goodness gracious, Heidenreich, 34, made a great play. Eric, man, he came to play. He was the savior last week, but shoot, he's a football player both sides of the ball.
What's going to be dangerous for Ohio County, Owensboro is going to get the football for the last 3.5 minutes of the quarter, already leading 20-0, and they sure don't need 3 minutes to score.
Well, you don't want to punt it to him either, Jerry, because golly, like I said, he can go in a heartbeat.
So here's the punt.
Short punt. Yeah, they're going to let this thing roll. It's a good punt here.
Fuqua's a good punter.
Yeah, got to get away from this.
Jonathan Fuqua.
Oh, that's, you can't.
What happened there?
Number one, try to pull him over, and that's really defensive holding. They let him get away with it, though.
So Owensboro will take over with 3:17.
Nice thinking, though. Watch this play, Jerry. Watch him grab him, try to pull him, and suppose the ball stayed. That was Brent Bedeau, and that was a smart move if he got away with it, because he was really too close to the ball anyway. You want to stay away from it. You're not going to feel it, get away from it.
Dead on the 35. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the Owensboro 35-yard line with 3:17 to go in the first half, and Owensboro leading 20-0. 1st and 10 at the OHS 35-yard line.
Going to have a tough time getting this play off, Jerry. 7 seconds left on the clock. Hopefully Holder can look at the clock. Yeah, he's going to call timeout. There's no way he could have got it off.
Yeah, he knew. He didn't panic. Yeah. That's a senior. That's a veteran.
Absolutely.
Okay, it's 3:17 to go in the ball game. I'd say Owensboro's got to be thinking touchdown right here. You know, this could put the, another nail into the coffin a little bit earlier here if they can get another touchdown on the board before intermission.
Well, being down 28-0, excuse me, I'm sure Owensboro will go for 2, but, Ohio County's got to put a halt to them right here, Jerry, because Owensboro scores, these lights might just be turned off.
The toughest thing for Ohio County right now, without a doubt, is having to go with a backup quarterback in such a critical situation. It's their biggest game in many years.
Jerry, I'm still looking on the sideline to even spot his number. I don't know if they take him to the locker room. I'm still just a minute. I'm getting binoculars out now, my contacts. But I just don't see him on the sideline at all, Jerry.
Oh boy, they may be tending to him and hoping that maybe he can come back. He's number 12, and we don't see a number 12 over there. 1st and 10 at the Owensboro 35-yard line. 3:17 to go in the half. 20-0 Red Devils. Cody Holder goes to the air. Look out, Cody! Whoa, it could be intercepted. No. Boy, Justin Miller almost caught up with it, and that wasn't the pattern right there. But that ball, he was hit just as he threw the football. Incomplete, good pressure there by the Eagles.
Jerry, I like that call. I'm just talking about, you got a 4-4 guy, maybe even 4-3-5, but he got hit right there just as soon as he let it go. It's the best pass defense in the world getting the quarterback. But even Justin gets overthrown there, Jerry.
Yep.
But as you can see, he just outrun coverage.
Justin Miller, the intended receiver, 2nd and 10 now at the 35. 20-0 Owensboro, 3:11 on the clock. The clock stopped with the incomplete pass. They may throw it again. Nope, right up the middle, right up the gut. Look at Heidenreich.
Another good call. Nobody was expecting that, Jerry, but Eric, back there, the only guy in the backfield, little trap inside. Good run by Eric.
Eric Heidenreich, let's see, he was at the 35-yard line, gets out to the 41, give him about 6 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd and 4.
3rd down and 3 to go for Owensboro.
Big play for Ohio County defense, Jerry.
Yeah, they'll need to.
Yeah, they need a punt here bad. Owensboro's got it rolling. Great play calling. things are just going, hey, no fog tonight. Beautiful night. A little
Yeah,
chilly.
we could see last week at this time, we had no idea what was going on out there. Of course, a lot of times we don't have any idea what's going
That's
on out
stuff,
there.
Bo. Excuse me.
Oh, that was Bo.
That was Bo, and he got stuffed, Jerry. Normally, you'd never see Bo Smith get knocked for a loss.
Well, we're going to say no game. We're going
Okay.
to place it right in. We're not going to give him a loss.
They got to kick it here, Jerry. They can't mess
certainly
around
do.
now because they let Ohio County back in this game.
It's going to be fourth and about 4. 4th and 4. I can't imagine going for it.
Well,
Are
one
they?
time, I think last time they played, they went for it on their own 16-yard line. If
And you
they're
know what?
going
They
for
are
it.
4th and 4.
Hello.
4th and 4.
Well, they might be trying to draw them off sides.
And they may have. I think they did.
Yep, second
That's
time in a
the
row.
second time. Boy, oh boy.
Lost their composure, Jerry. Ohio County's really, they just thought, man, they're going for it. First hut, infraction, and gave them a first down.
Isn't that something? Isn't that something?
You know, sometimes we met the enemy's us, Jerry. And Ohio County right now is shooting themselves in the foot. Owensboro's playing smart football.
Get it all the way out to the 46-yard line, 1st and 10. First, and make it the, boy, they moved it an extra yard. Do you see that?
Good-
1st and 10
good
for
spot.
47. That was a good spot. And Holder has some time now. He's got to scramble out of the pocket. Good tackle by number 65 for Ohio County. That's Nathan Barnett. We called his number a few times.
He's a player, Jerry. He's played well last time we saw him, and offensively and defensively. He's a moose out there. Owensboro just can't block him.
Back to the 37-yard line. That was a loss of 10 on the play.
Going the wrong way.
Good tackle there by Barnett.
They rose to the occasion there, Jerry.
So now, passing situation again with only 65 seconds remaining in the half. That's what's nice when you got a 20-0 buffer and intermission heading up. They're not in any pressure
And going to get
situation.
the football second half.
And they throw to
It looks like Bo. I can't
again.
tell.
No, that's
No,
Miller.
it's Justin Young. I like that call, Jerry. One-on-one after coverage. You're asking that defensive back to do an awful lot, Jerry, to get him on the ground. Owensboro's going to burn her a second time out. They got one left.
8-yard pickup out to the 45-yard line. So now they'll look at it and say, okay, here we are. That should be, now it's going to be 3rd down and about 12. 3rd and 12, so they can throw it about twice. You know, not go deep. They could go deep. 46.8 seconds.
Good field goal kicker, Jerry. So, you know, anything that gets down here inside the 25, well, excuse me.
Well, I was going to say they're on the 45 of their own, and you say he's a good field goal. I know Logan's a good field goal
But,
kicker
quite
there,
good.
but I don't know if he can kick an 80-yarder.
I don't know. Pretty good brace out there.
No, in other words, you're saying, you know, they need a long pass play
Yeah.
to get him within range. They don't have to get that far.
Boy, a good crowd. Ohio County brought a mess of people. I
Oh,
mean,
look at that.
It's packed on the other side and packed on this side. It's playoff time, folks. Two good football teams meeting, and here we are.
I remember for many years there were no playoffs. Man, boy. You know, what a great tradition in high school football in Kentucky with these playoffs. Just fantastic. 3rd down play, 3rd and long, 3rd and about a dozen for the Red Devils. And
He's going to throw it, Jerry. But
he's going to scramble.
here's where
Now he
he's best.
throws, and there's it wide open.
Yep.
And
That's Cody.
Cody Holder.
Wait a minute. They blew the whistle now.
I guess they did, and he's not happy with it.
They said his knee was down where he caught it.
Okay, who threw it? Miller?
Yeah, Justin threw it. They're winding the clock. It'll be the last play. If I was the Owensboro, I'd just go and let the clock run.
Yeah. Where are they going to spot it over there? It's going to be a
right on
loss.
the 39-yard line, I believe. Excuse me. Oh, my gracious, on the 35.
So that was a loss of 10 on the play.
Well, see on the replay, they said he was knee down. I didn't see that. I didn't think his knee was down.
Was it a forward pass? Did you notice?
Yeah.
It was a forward pass. So that'll be a completed pass minus 10 yards, and the clock's down to 15 seconds. They may just put it in the end zone here. Or they may go down to the knee.
They're going to go ahead and kick it.
Oh, he will kick it. Okay.
Nice kick. Golly.
And nowhere to go. Nowhere to go for
Reason that was-
Bedoff.
Jerry, I really didn't like that. I mean, you never want to kick it. Block, punt, too many things can happen. They could have let the clock just go ahead and run out.
Yeah.
Ohio County didn't want to burn timeout, so now if I was Ohio County, I'd call timeout. I think there's a penalty flag down here, but it blends in with the grass. So, of course, I don't think Owensboro will say anything. I don't know who's. See here, we got.
Uh-oh.
don't know.
He hit the top of his hat.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I may have illegal. There wouldn't be any illegal. Andy, let's see what they have here.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. No, excuse me.
Well, whatever it is, it's offsetting penalties. Evidently, or it was just refused.
No, it was
Just refused. Okay. So they'll have 1st and 10 at their own 26, and I think the clock will start running right now. Now they're saying timeout. Ohio County. Did you get it?
No, still looking. No, not sure. Ohio County's going to use timeout. Not
Yep,
sure
that means
why.
they want to throw, they're going to go for all the marbles. This is where they got that trick play, the one they work on, at the end of practice, and they have a little fun. They say, okay, this is a center eligible or whatever, and they're going to work on it. Look at them to come out with a most unusual setup here or something.
I'm trying to see. I got what? 2 seconds.
2.3 seconds. 2.3. 20-0 Owensboro. We're nearing the end of the first half. Class 4A football playoffs at Rash Stadium. Beautiful night for football. It's a little chilly. But boy, this is the first, here, it's a good thing we got playoffs, or we wouldn't have had any football weather all football season.
That's absolutely true.
So out of the shotgun will go Tyler Ferris, the junior, who's filling in for Jonathan Schroeder, who was injured.
And has done an admirable job.
Done a good job.
I mean, he's under this kind of pressure. Owensboro's going to rush 3, Jerry.
2 wide left, 2 wide right. He's putting it up there, and it's going down, down, down. Look out. He could have gotten on the interception. If they had any room to run back, Markel Carr intercepts the pass. So he's going to get credit there for a pass interception. Intercepted by Markel Carr on the last play. So we've reached halftime at Rash Stadium as we watch Markel come off to the sideline. There you see the scoreboard. At halftime, it's Owensboro 20, Ohio County 0.